Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode after a very long while of the Early Morning Variety Hour. My name's NPC.
Hi.
That's Chris. And we're back in blue.
My name is Hi. What are you saying?
His name is Hi, and also Chris.
Yes. We'll go with that.
So, Chris, what are we talking about today?
Everything.
Just the entire everything. Yes.
Yes. Every single concept ever known to man.
So let's start alphabetically
We shall give you
and
quantum physics lessons.
go with A. A is a word.
It is also a letter.
It is also a letter. And depending on the context, it could maybe be a number.
Math.
Yes, like, you know, question 1A. A is like the number of questions. It's like sub-numbers.
We're not seriously going to do this, man, are we? Because this will just not go well.
No.
Right, so let's talk about that video you posted on the other channel, the film channel.
Oh, yes. That video is...
I can't even remember what it's called. I just watched
it's called The State of South Africa, because
No,
South
no,
Africa's
the
in a
channel-
state.
The channel name.
Oh, maybe not NPC. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
I watched the video, but I can't remember the channel.
How dare you?
Shh. It's your channel to worry about, not mine.
You're like if anyone's going to be a co-owner of my channel, it's you, and you should know this.
But I'm not a co-owner, so it's not my problem.
Ooh, low blow.
Oh.
But yeah, that video was a thing.
Yes.
Popular
We're
among the
exhausted.
South Africans.
And the problem is, you only put that stuff for, what, just over 2 minutes. There's a lot more videos out there that we could
There
have
was so much footage, but I try to get the first part. I'm so proud of, because like there was a whole bunch of news stories and try to get compile them, and then there was just so much footage. I just pick the random one, shove it in, and then I chose the News 24 video because it was a drone video and it showed so much.
Yes.
But yeah, compacting 4 hours worth of broadcasts from every different news channel.
Much more than 4 hours, dude. It's been going on for 3 days.
No, I know, but I had videos of 4 hours each from ENCA,
News
EWN, News 24, and SABC. Wait?
You.
Yes, SABC. It took a while.
I'm
News.
surprised SABC is even reporting on it.
Yeah, me too. I mean, that was I forgot they had a news channel. TBH,
It's
because
not even they have a news channel. It's just that they're so politically motivated to not post certain things that I'm surprised they did it at all.
yeah, but this is less political, in the sense that it's not a part of the current government. It's part of the older government, which they are a government-run company and they're run by today's government, I think.
Yes.
Also, I think it's hard to ignore the fact that people are breaking into shops
And burning them.
and burning them.
And looting them. And then going to another one and doing the same thing.
Yes.
And then going to another one and doing the same thing.
Ugh, man, I saw a meme that said, I'm hungry, let me go and steal a TV, a South African proverb.
Yes. That is true.
It's so true.
Because the news tried blaming it on poverty. And then everyone's like, no. They're stealing TVs.
They're stealing TVs.
Shoes. You
Oh,
do not
man.
eat TVs and you do not eat shoes. This is not poverty. This is just crime. For
Yeah.
the sake of crime.
Well, some people, it's not crime for the sake of crime. It's crime for the sake of free stuff. Like,
Yeah.
even President Cyril Ramaphosa said in his speech that, some of you may have some political agenda in this, but most of you are basically just getting free stuff.
You guys are just doing Black Friday with everything 100% off.
Basically. So, I was looking, so that's why I included in my video a picture of the sports scene, getting raided, because what are you going to do with brand new shoes?
Running shoes of all things.
Running shoes, well, they're not brand new, because, they're stolen, and then you're not going to be able to sell them, because they're materially worthless, and no one's going to, buy secondhand shoes. That's not something that's
Yeah.
done. So, you're only stealing them for yourself, mate. I can't justify that. Yeah. And also there was
It's unfortunate. Huh?
like I included the fact that like from like I had like a whole story of from one white man through poverty to lawlessness.
Yes, yes, I saw that,
Hmm.
which
It,
is a bit concerning because it's like because the protesting originally when it started that did start because of Jacob Zuma, but then it just went mad.
yeah, because like it was riots and it was looting because like it's easy to get people to join a cause when there's free stuff involved.
And then eventually they didn't even know there was a cause. They were just taking stuff.
Yeah, people just looting. I'm pretty sure like more than half of the people didn't even know, don't even know what they, don't even care what they're specifically fighting for. It's just they're there and they get to
Because they
steal
want
stuff.
stuff. I mean, hey, could you blame them? I'd also take free stuff if I could.
No, 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 Chris. You're not supposed to say that. We have literal recording evidence.
Well, I didn't see what kind of free stuff it would be, nor how would it become free in the first place. I just said I would take free things.
Oh, yes. Making sure
Like
you
if
can't be
someone said, "Hey,
quoted.
do you want a free
Yes,
TV?" I'll
if
say,
someone
"Sure, I'll take
offered
it."
me free things, no matter what they were behind or inside, I would take that.
Yes. Like if someone approached me and said, "Hey, do you want a free TV?" I'll say, "Sure, I'll take a free TV."
Yeah, like, you don't care where it came from, you just wanted free TV.
Because it's free.
I mean, it's free, yeah. Who wouldn't take a free TV?
Exactly. Hey, do you want a free book? Of course I'll take a free book. It's free. Why wouldn't I take it?
Oh, no, no, I fear I'm gonna spend too much money buying this free book. Yeah.
I mean, it could be the worst book ever written, but it's free, so I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah. I mean, well, it could be, like, cluttering up. Because there's free book, like, books are not as interesting. But, like, something
I take offense to that.
Chris, you've got to admit that there are some really boring books out there.
I have not read any of them, so I wouldn't know.
Like, cookbooks for vegans. Would you ever use that cookbook for vegans, Chris?
If I were to become a vegan, yes.
If you were to become a vegan.
Or,
If I offered you a free vegan cookbook right now, would you take it?
yes, because then I could also use it in case I wanted to make something that didn't have meats in it. Or vegetables.
Or cheese? Or eggs?
Yes.
So you're making
Just
cucumbers.
to use that, a vegan book, if it had something in there that looked nice and was easy to make. I don't know what vegans eat. At this point, I'm convinced that they probably just eat tree bark, but still.
Oh man, there's all those jokes of like, hey vegans, I saw this cow eating your food, so I decided to kill it.
Oh. Well, I mean, they're defending the vegans' food, so.
Yeah, that's exactly why us omnivores do it.
I mean, hey, it's still nice of them to do that.
Yeah,
If someone was stealing my food, I would also want them to be dealt with. Not necessarily by being killed, but dealt with.
dealt with.
Yes. Like, hey, stop taking that food, it's not yours.
Mom, Jerry stole my food. Bang.
Again. But what caused said bang? It could have just been a slap to the head for all you know.
Yes, because slaps make bang sounds.
Yes.
I agree.
I can confirm that.
Yes, I hear a lot of banging when people slap each other.
Oh, I thought you were about to say when people slap you. I was going to say, do you get slapped a lot?
Yeah, no, Chris, no.
Actually, with all your siblings, I would believe if you said yes.
Wow. Yeah, me too, actually.
You see, you admit it.
I do admit it. Siblings are ruthless. They are the
I
literal
wouldn't
worst.
know. I wouldn't know.
Yes, you are a great only child. Lucky you.
I'm just fortunate that there's only one of me. Imagine if there were two of me. I'll get a clone.
Oof. Imagine. There'd be too many
I'll make,
Chris's.
I'll make a clone army, recreate Star Wars.
Oh yeah. One of you could do work on alternating days.
Yeah, that
And
is
the,
actually
and the other one could like on the alternating days, the one person could be doing work, and the other one could be playing Minecraft, getting diamonds and dying to creepers, with all said diamonds.
dying to a lot of creepers and having the basement blown up constantly.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was a horrible
Including
experience.
almost my stuff.
Yes, I nearly deleted the game after that, dude. I was so annoyed by all of those creepers.
Yeah.
This is what
I
you
love
get
how
for
I was AFK. I was just like, I was eating lunch, right? And I get this message like, creepers blew your stuff. I'm like, oh no, this is gonna instantly spawn. I have to like actually sort this out. So then I log on. I see you there. Like put stuff in chests, mob proof some stuff. Bye, Chris.
This is what happens when we build our basement into a mine system on hard difficulty with zero lighting and no doors.
Yes, this is what happens.
The skeletons and the creepers just walk in.
Well, I'm pretty sure they all spawned in your basement. Not gonna lie.
They probably did and found their way up, because there's no way 3 creepers spawned in the top of your house with all that lighting you've got.
Yeah. As for you, as for your basement, maybe.
Yeah, no, I had a bit of lighting, but it wasn't much. The problem was the tunnel way.
Yeah. That mine
But
is
hey, that's
scary.
sorted out eventually. I just log on, I walk out, nothing's wrong. No. I wasn't in my base at the time, but I logged on and I was doing something and I was coming back to your house. And there's 2 creepers inside. I'm thinking, okay, well, this is weird. I lead them out, kill them, walk back in. There's another one. I'm thinking, okay, no. There's a creeper farm going around here that I don't know about. Get the creeper out. I go back in. There's no creepers. I go down the stairs into my basement. Blow up.
Oh man.
I'm thinking, well, that just happened. Respawn. Everything's gone. Sort it all out. Go back in. Another creeper. I'm thinking, okay, no. Something's not right here. I've got to sort this out. Message Mitchell.
Oh man.
We've got a creeper problem.
We did very much have a creeper problem. But yeah, it's gotten better. And I need to get you a knockback sword, because those things are great for creepers.
Yes, I know. I had a knockback in season 2. It was great, but I couldn't really use the knockback that often because it also had what's the fire effect?
A fire aspect too.
Yeah. I had the max fire aspect. So by the time I hit them, they just burnt and died.
Oh yeah, but that's not bad. It's just
Oh
makes
no,
knockback
that's not bad
less
either.
useful.
I got rid of the creepers better because I'm horrible at creepers.
Hmm.
And making food was so convenient. I would just whack it with my sword and it's cooked.
Yeah. It's so great. Like, you can just walk around and be like, hey cow, you're dying now, I need food.
It's like, do I even need a furnace anymore? I can just use my sword for everything.
Yeah. Although, speaking of furnaces, I built, like, a really cool furnace array in the shopping district.
I think I need to go and fix up my furnaces because I haven't gone back to my base since the incident.
The incident.
The creepers incident.
Yes.
And I think I lost like 2 of them. No, 3 of them.
Well,
I lost 2 furnaces.
oh, two.
No, no.
Yes.
No, I lost a smoker and 2 blast furnaces because
Oh,
I
wow.
had 1 smoker left.
Well, I have a smoker and a blast furnace in my house, so if you ever need an extra one, just use mine.
No, they're easy to craft. It's fine. I just need to log on.
That'd be great, Chris. Like, let me know when you do. We can make it epic.
That's
but
a
you
good
just need to
starting
log on.
point. That's a great starting point.
Yes. Logging on.
Yes.
No, I think turning on your computer is a good starting point.
Well, yes, because that's how you get into the point of logging on. Have
Yeah.
they started the account migration yet?
Oh, they have. So I'm really annoyed because you know my alt, right?
Yeah,
Do you know my alt, or did you just know of it?
I know of your alt.
Okay, well, I bought an alt, right? It called the Cooler NPC, but then what I didn't realize was I was actually signed in on my laptop, which is what I bought it on, with my Microsoft account. So now my Microsoft account already has a Minecraft account, and now when I need to migrate my current Moaning account, I have no Microsoft account to put it on.
So you can just make another one.
Yeah, but it's annoying because now my one and only Microsoft account that has like my Minecraft Windows 10 edition, all my Xbox games, all of it is just not there.
Sounds like a you problem.
Oh, thanks, Chris.
This
Wow.
is why I don't get alt accounts and just have everything.
Yeah, I spent
as well.
$27 on that.
Hmm?
I spent $27 on that. That was crazy.
Yeah, I know the accounts are expensive these days.
Oh man, but like if you consider it in context, it's about the price of a AAA title, or half the price actually of a proper.
Yeah, so I was about to say a full price AAA game is 60 US.
Yeah, and like and especially on consoles where games are easily in the going up to the $100 range. $27 is not that much.
Actually, now that you talk about the $100, the Battlefield games?
Oh yeah.
They're releasing the brand new one, 2042. The highest edition, I can't even remember what it is. $120.
Wow. Well, no. You should see Far Cry on the PlayStation 4 and 5. Well, sorry, on the PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 exclusive of Far Cry is like 2.3K here. So that's like at least $170.
But why? Why? Why
Because
is it so
Sony.
much?
Because Sony. That just Sony.
Actually, that is true. Sony is quite greedy.
Yes, if they could have a monopoly on everything, they would. But now, currently, they only have a monopoly on PlayStation games.
I mean, did you see it came out a while ago now? It's been so long since we've done a podcast. We could have spoken about this when it happened. But they were starting to charge companies at one point for backwards compatibility when Microsoft and Nintendo would do it for free.
Oh, yeah.
They would say, if you want to have backwards compatibility with our games and servers, you're going to have to pay for it.
Oh, yeah. I really hate that. So, we had a PS3 before we did PS4. And that had like all the Gran Turismo games, and then the steering wheel is currently on my desk was for the PS3 and Gran Turismo 5. The thing is, so the PlayStation 3 got struck by lightning, sure. Insurance company replaced it with an up-to-date PlayStation 4. We plug the steering wheel in, it doesn't work. Because Sony, it's a USB PlayStation, this is a PlayStation exclusive steering wheel. And it works on PC and Xbox, but not PlayStation 4.
Wow.
Yeah, it's Sony.
Sony is greedy.
Very. But
Which
like, it works on an
because they've got-
Xbox, and it's a Gran Turismo branded Logitech.
And you wouldn't want to play anything other than Gran Turismo with it because it's a Gran Turismo wheel.
Well, I play everything but Gran Turismo with it, but yes.
Yeah, because you don't play with your PlayStation anymore.
No, I don't play with the PlayStation, it's not mine.
You've got Forza now.
I've got Forza. Forza Horizon 4 is the best. Like, the PlayStation has Crew 2, and like, it's really not that great. You go to America at 1:8 scale.
Crew 2 isn't worth it.
Yeah. Ooh, what do you think about Forza Horizon 5?
I'm disappointed that they're going to Mexico and not Japan, but I'm still excited for it.
Yeah, well, Chris, you got to remember that wherever they don't go now, they'll go later when graphics are better.
Yeah, but Japan. We wanted Japan. We've been begging for Japan since Horizon 3.
Yes, I know. I was one of the beggars, but I went Japan and I went South Africa, and then I can keep all of those editions and never go again. But just think that if Forza Horizon 6 is in Japan, it'll look much better than Forza Horizon 5.
Still, I am still excited for it though. I've already pre-installed it.
Oh yeah. I want to wait for the prices of Forza Horizon 4 to drop, because I want to own that game. That is a great game.
Oh well, I'm just gonna get it on Game Pass.
Forza Horizon 4.
Well, I've got 4 on disc. I'm gonna get 5 on Game Pass.
Yeah. You can get 5 on Game Pass. I just want to own 4. Like, 4
Well,
times
you
sake.
technically will forever because it's never gonna leave.
It might.
Nah, it's a Microsoft game. They won't take it off.
Game Pass. No, I want... it might leave Game Pass, which is what I play it on currently.
They said they're not gonna take their games. Actually, no. If 5 comes out, they might take 4 off.
Yeah, because Forza Horizon 3 wasn't on Game Pass and hasn't been on Game Pass. Like, sure, the Halo games might have been, but those are Xbox, basically, games, and so they're old ones.
No, they've got to keep the whole franchise on. They can't just leave one of them off.
Oh,
People
no.
will be angry.
Because that's a really lore-based game. But for Forza Horizon, I mean, it's basically just some kind of hidden story, some kind of story, and cars. Just cars all the way.
You don't need to have all the previous ones on. As long as you got one of them, they're happy.
Mm.
And then they bought Bethesda. Now all the Bethesda games are on as well.
Oh yes, I love that. Like, the entire Fallout series is great.
Yeah, it was quite disappointing though that they didn't have all of them on at first. But if you look into the reasons behind it with licensing deals and stuff, you can understand it.
Yeah, no, they do have most of the important ones at least, like Fallout
Yeah, they
76
did at
and
the
that.
time. They were just missing. Really, they were just missing the original Fallout games, like
Mm,
the first couple,
first four.
and they didn't have the 2016 Doom. But that's because the 2016 Doom had a deal to stay on PlayStation Now for a
Oh
bit,
yeah, yeah.
and then when that deal ended, bah, it went over to Game Pass,
Mm. Yeah, I
and
really
where
like
it's
the acquisition of Bethesda.
and it's gonna stay there now forever, probably,
Yeah, probably, yeah. Because
until
like
someone
now,
buys Bethesda.
um,
Then,
Xbox has even made EA affordable. Because they've gone
oh yeah,
on,
with EA
like
Play,
the entire Battlefield series is on
EA Play.
EA Play, and like The Sims, and like Star Wars Squadrons, all the great EA exclusives are now on Xbox and Xbox Game Pass. It's amazing.
Except for Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which I really want.
Oh yeah, no, they do have Mass Effect, just
They
not
don't
the
have the
legendary. Yeah,
Legendary Edition.
but they don't have the legendary edition of really of anything.
That is also true, but I want the Legendary Edition. They do have the Mass Effects, though.
Yeah,
It's
they do.
just separately, and it's the originals, which is actually. I do like the originals, but I do want the Legendary, but it's fine.
we'll
They've
we'll
still
we'll
got-
settle for
They do
basically
still
free
have.
games.
They do still have the games, which is good enough. It's not the Legendary, but they are there.
Yeah. Also, I was
It's not.
thinking about it. It like so Xbox Game Pass, right? For me, it's £100 a month.
Yeah.
And if you were to play like 20 games a month, that would be grand per day per month per game.
Focus, Mitchell. Learn to speak.
Yes, I'm trying. I'm trying. That is crazy. Like if you were to like go to like game distribution centers in the 90s and say, I can offer you a game. You can rent out a game for £5 a month. For £5 per game per month, and you get up to 20. That's madness.
And there's still rumors because they've already got EA Play on it. Plus, there's all the acquisitions Microsoft is making. Plus, they want to add other services. Well, do you know Ubisoft Connect?
Oh yes, yes. I'm waiting for those
There's
to
rumors
integrate.
that Ubisoft Connect is going to get added.
Yeah, yeah. I've heard that. Like I have a few games in there, so I'm hoping.
They want to add Netflix for some odd reason. I don't know why, but they do.
Of course they do.
They probably want to try. They're probably going to end up trying to make a deal with Spotify as well for music.
Well, no, they have made a deal for Spotify.
Yeah, but I mean to come with Game Pass as well, not like just like a 4 month perk every now and then, but
Oh
like
yeah, yeah.
permanently. So you link your accounts with it.
Mm.
So it's going to be mad value then. They're probably going to still up the price as well, but
Yeah,
still.
but like if you can combine all the services, like if you pay for Spotify and um, you pay for Netflix and you can just combine all of those, it's just so much easier. It
Yeah.
makes sense, and like I
'Cause then
really
you've
like
got-
Xbox acquiring all the game companies because it takes people like Sony and gives them a run for their money because suddenly they don't have a monopoly on everything anymore, and the entire reason people still buy PlayStations is because of the exclusives, and when they don't have that, they don't have a lineup.
Because now let's not look at it. It's all the Bethesda games. It's every single game that they keep on, and they keep the game on for at least a year before they start contract negotiations again. So some of those games could easily stay on for the next 5, 6, even further. If they add Ubisoft Connect, that's another.
That's at least 50.
No, that's like another 100 or so games. I'll quickly check now.
I've got it on my
Plus
PC
other
somewhere.
streaming services, and they could even also add stuff like Disney Plus as well.
Yeah.
Let me quickly see how many games it's got.
It's not really how many games per se. It's how many good games. How many
We'll
AAA
look at
games?
how many games
Ubisoft
because
has?
they've got Ubisoft does make a lot of franchises. We have to
Oh, they
remember
do.
that.
Like there's the what's it called? The Far Cry series is Ubisoft, right?
Yeah, that's Ubisoft.
Yeah. Then there's
Watch
the
Dogs,
Tom
Ghost
Clancy,
Recon.
the entire Tom Clancy series.
100 games. It's 100 games.
Okay, so say another 100 games.
There's the whole Assassin's Creed franchise.
Oh yes, that's Ubisoft. I forgot about that.
Okay, wait. Let's see. I'm on the website now. They've got the whole Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs, Far Cry, the Rainbow Six games, the
Yes, I've
Tom
got those.
Clancy games,
Yeah,
they've got the Crew, which nobody really cares about, and that's just the major franchises.
yeah. They've got a few like spin-offs and like terrible trying series. But
Then you
those are the
still
ones people
get,
care about.
then you can still get another game, a new one that's coming out called Riders Republic, which I'm really interested in.
Oh yeah, I
You
remember
can
about that
get
game.
For Honor, but nobody really plays For Honor anymore.
Yeah.
At least I don't think anyone plays For Honor. But just having the Assassin's Creed and Far Cry games alone makes it worth it for me.
Yeah, and also the Tom Clancy, like all of those.
Yeah, and well, it's not all the Tom Clancy's, but it's a lot of them.
Yeah, yeah, of course. So like, but what I don't want is for Xbox to be in a monopoly.
Yeah, no, because
And like,
they would just ruin
as
competition
long as
then.
Epic exists and so does Steam, then they won't. But like, sure they can acquire a bunch of things, but they mustn't acquire too many things. Because like PlayStation still keeps them competitive.
Yeah, and Steam also.
You're definitely Steam, and no. I think Steam's a bit less of a risk when it comes to Epic. I think Epic's their biggest problem.
Yeah, because
Because
Epic gets free games every week.
yeah, Epic gives free games, and they've got like the best relationship with all the game companies.
Hmm. Because it's Epic Games. They
Yeah,
literally make Fortnite. They have to have a good relationship.
yeah. So they've got Ubisoft games on there. They've got like basically the entire Steam library on there, and like just better
Every game you could
prices.
ever want on there.
Yeah, basically. So as long
No,
as
but
there's competition, the outlook for games is looking pretty good. I'm struggling with words here, Chris.
yes, we've noticed you are very tired. You must go and sleep.
Wow.
No, but honestly, looking at the way gaming is going to be going over the next few years, it's really good.
Yeah, it's just what we need to keep
It's
up
just
with
also
is a
scary
little
if we
thing
keep
called
if
graphics cards.
yes. Well, I mean, to be fair, those are starting to come back in stock and prices going down.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah. I'm hoping.
it took them long enough, but it's getting there.
Finally. Yeah.
And then it's just really the fear of something becomes a monopoly and we see the next Disney.
Yeah, just Disney is pretty scary for monopolies. Like,
Yes, because they're literally buying anything they can get their hands on. They tried with Sony just to get Spider-Man,
yeah, I mean, imagine acquiring the entirety of Sony.
just for one character. They didn't even care about
No,
Venom.
I don't care about acquiring the character. Just imagine Disney acquires Sony. That's everything from Sony, including the cameras to the
PlayStation.
PlayStation. That is a gigantic company.
And all because Sony didn't want to give up one Spidey boy and Disney really wanted him.
Yeah, but that movie grossed over $1 billion. That's more
I
than
mean, yeah, it was one of Sony's biggest money revenue things.
yes, aside from PlayStation games.
Yeah, because the PlayStation's like their second biggest, and the first one just happens to be the new Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yes, that's one of the exclusives that PlayStation really
It
has.
was, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Far From Home was their first movie to actually gross over $1 billion.
Yeah,
And they've been around for years making movies.
yeah.
I mean,
It's crazy.
they've helped with the Sam Raimi trilogy back in the early 2000s, and that couldn't even. But to be fair, superheroes were also quite a niche thing then, so there's also that to factor in.
Yeah.
But still, Sony buy or and then to be fair, Sony also said no, Disney, you're not gonna buy us anytime soon. At least their CEO said that.
Yeah. We need
So
more
we can
companies
only
like
hope.
AMD, where they just keep improving and then bringing the
Yes.
prices down.
To the point where PC Game Benchmark got so jealous that they falsified data
Oh, yes.
when comparing it to Intel. I remember
Yeah.
because I saw videos of that just after you were helping me with the two AMD chips I was looking at. And I saw that video, I'm like, oh boy, did Mitchell just tell me stuff that's actually fake? And it's like, no, it's not
How
fake. They just
dare
happen to
you?
be very. And it's like, no, it's not fake. They just happen to be very biased to Intel for some reason.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You
I don't
really
know
need to
why.
find you need to know the reviewer before you can like make any assumptions. Because if you know,
Yeah.
like Marquez Brownlee, right? You know him.
Yeah, I know Marquez.
Yeah,
I watch his
he's a very
videos.
very
I
big
listen
tech
to his
YouTuber.
podcast.
And like he tries to make you feel as good as possible about all the products. Like he kind of like mentions the bad things pretty nonchalantly. Like every time I watch a video, like I think this is a great product and this ruins the competition, until I see a video of him reviewing the product from the competition. So then you like learn this is not a person you can just like think is entirely gonna be straight with the problems
Yeah.
of the product.
He doesn't want you to have an informed decision. He just doesn't want you to feel bad about it.
Yeah, pretty much. So then I know, okay, the iPhone is not that great as he's making it out to be. Let me go watch another YouTuber, and if you know him, then you can get an honest opinion.
Yeah. What are we even talking about? Oh yeah, AMD chips. I even forgot what we were talking about.
Ryzen.
Yes, but no, it's a... Oh, actually, now that we're on it, we're recording this right after Steam announced their console.
Oh, they've announced many consoles. Chris, this is not new.
Yeah, I know. Well, their new one. Okay.
Yay! It's
It's
totally not going to be a flop, like all
it's
the others
basically
weren't.
a Nintendo Switch, but for your Steam games.
Oh yeah.
It's got the same chipset used in the current gen consoles. You wouldn't really want to buy it unless it's portable, or unless you just want portability.
Yeah, like there's a bunch of really cool handheld PCs, which are basically just the entirety of Windows
And
in your
the
hands.
the starting price is 1 terabyte of storage space for $500. 1 terabyte.
$500.
It's the price of the normal consoles.
No one's gonna buy it. No. It's on a Nintendo Switch, doesn't have those exclusives, and it doesn't have the processing power to run AAA games. I'm sorry, Steam, but you're not
It
gonna sell
actually
it.
does. It can run AAA games.
Chris, it's got a
Dude,
CPU
it's
in there.
got
There
the
is no GPU. It's got dedicated
it's
graphics.
got
There's
the
nowhere.
chipset of the new Xbox and PlayStation. It can run the new AAA games fine.
Chris, I know how
It's
chips
got
work.
the
You
same
can't.
it's got the same
It's
components as
tiny.
current gen
It's not gonna
console.
work.
It's got the same components as current gen consoles. It will do well running these games.
We'll see in about like 3 weeks' time when we do a podcast and like people start actually reviewing it.
When does I don't think it's been released yet. Do they still have to release it?
Yeah, no, they'll release it, but they'll probably send early review samples to reviewers and that.
Only comes out in December.
So
Oh, but starts at $400.
that's not terrible.
Then you can also buy a $530 or a $650 one.
That's not bad.
The most basic one has 16 gig of RAM. The
What
four,
does the top tier one have?
the $400 version, guess what? 64 megabytes of storage.
Chris, are you reading something wrong?
No, 64 gigabytes, I mean.
There we go. We did it.
That's still not much better.
No, but
Well, I mean, it's a lot.
it's a little bit better than 64 megabytes of storage.
Yeah. And then it's got a 256 gig SSD in the 530 and a 512 gig in the $650.
512 in a 600. Oh man, that's crazy.
$650. And you can put in a micro SD slot or a micro SD card.
Makes sense.
Let's see what else I can see. It's got ABXY buttons. It's got a D-pad, a 7-inch touchscreen, so it's the size of my phone. Actually, no, my phone is smaller than that.
I've got a 7-inch display.
And
I've got a 7-inch tablet. Sorry, it's basically that size.
yeah, it's got a 40-watt-hour battery. I don't know what that means. That's probably something you'll understand.
40-watt-hour batteries. That's. Hang on, I need to do some maths. 40-watt-hour batteries.
It will last about 7 to 8 hours, they say.
That does not mean anything.
Yeah. You can play Portal 2 between 5 to 6 hours, apparently.
It can run Portal 2. Okay, so how many watt hours?
40. 40.
40 divided by 3.7. That's 10.8 amp hours. That's 10,000 milliamp hours.
Your words literally mean nothing to me, Magic Man.
Okay, it's 2 Samsung Note 10 batteries.
Ah. Well, I don't have a Note 10, so I can't tell you if that's good or not.
Well, how your phone's about 4,000. So like
Mine's
two and a
5,000.
bit of your
Mine's
phone.
5,000.
Okay, well then two of your phone.
Ah. Well, I mean, this thing does last me through the whole day, but that's not of me constantly using it.
Nor is it gaming. It's scrolling through what's it called?
Reddit.
No, I'm thinking. How am I forgetting this?
Pinterest?
Snapchat.
Uh,
Whoa! I am not doing well tonight,
no,
Chris.
you're not.
Man.
And if you want to pre-order it, it's going to cost you a $5 reservation fee.
Ooh, that is steep. That is steep.
Why are they even charging a reservation fee
$5?
in the first place?
That's always pre-ordering, so that you like actually have an incentive to
Oh, you can tell I don't
actually
pre-order.
buy it.
You can tell I don't pre.
No, I don't know what gave it away, Chris. I don't know what gave it away.
The first units will be available in the United States and the EU, and no, the first units will be available in the United States, and then it'll go to Canada, the EU, and the United Kingdom in 2022, early 2022.
Ah,
So United States late January, and the rest of everyone else early January 2022.
Hmm.
And you have to pre-order before December. That's obvious because that's when it comes out.
yeah. Steam. What is this? This is the handheld console.
Okay, but there's not really much else interesting about it.
Okay. What chipset does it have?
Let me have to scroll up for the top of that. It's the same ones that they use in the new gen consoles, but I can't remember the name. It was a really long name. I can't even find it now. I'll actually have to go look for this and hope that someone published it.
25th of May. That's not good. I need something newer.
Oh wow, here this is very helpful. According to Valve, the device is an AMD powerhouse. That's not the chip. Ooh,
No.
here it is. Zen 2 Force/8T, comma, 2.4 to 3.5 gigahertz, up to 448 gigaflops.
Okay, Windows Central. What do you have to say?
It's
Wait, how many gigaflops?
448.
That's okay. So GPUs have a good few teraflops. If that only has 448 gigaflops, I do not think it's the same
GPU is a 1.6 teraflop.
That's not terrible.
16 gig DDR5 RAM. That's standard through everything. 7-inch screen, stereo speakers that quote-unquote pack a punch.
Ah, yes, of course.
3.5mm stereo jack, dual mics, multi-channel USB Type-C.
But it looks so ugly, though.
Yeah, it's not a really good looker. It's got Wi-Fi, it's got wired connectivity.
What? Man, you're gonna be plugging your Ethernet into your portable
USB-C with a
console.
display
Whose
port.
idea was this? Just buy a laptop.
It's USB-C with a display port.
You see, this is my problem with trying to put PC games on a handheld. The only reason people buy Switches is because they've got Nintendo games that are meant to be played on the go in the car.
And they want to play Zelda.
If you're playing PC games, buy a laptop. If you want to play touchscreen games, buy a 2-in-1. But don't buy a handheld console from a PC gaming platform. It's not a great idea. Ah, man.
7-inch diagonal screen, as I said. There's 2 trackpads, whatever that means.
Oh, no. Wait a second.
And
The buttons are at the very top.
Wait, are they? Oh, yeah.
It's
no.
2 Joy-Cons wide.
Oh, boy.
There is 0 screen. Who designed... Whose idea was this?
Someone wanted
Whose
to copy
idea?
the Nintendo Switch, and they just did that.
They certainly did that, that's for sure.
No, people were expecting this to come out, and they said it's going to be a Switch competitor.
Oh man, and Look at that bezel. Sorry.
Yeah, it's bezel.
Shut up. That is gigantic. Are they? Is this like I have a PSP somewhere, and that's better than
Yeah,
this.
the PSP has less bezel.
And it has like more screen compared to body.
What's disappointing is they don't even have a 1 terabyte model.
Yeah, and like, oh man, you don't need
Basically,
an SSD
if you
in a
buy
game
the
console.
$650 one, you download COD and it's already full. Well,
Yeah,
two
I
COD
mean,
titles, but still.
all you need to do is put like 64 gigs of storage to run the OS, and then a terabyte something of pure storage space. Oh
wow.
man,
Here's
I
more
don't know.
realistic battery. Battery 40 watt hours, 2 to 8 hours worth of gameplay. 2.
That sounds very accurate. I mean, a 40 watt-hour battery in a gaming console that
At
supposedly
a
has
minimum, it
1.6
should last
teraflops in
2
the
hours
GPU.
playing a resource intensive game. Hope your airplane seat has an outlet.
Oh man, why? See, even laptops have bigger batteries because they are bigger. They have bigger screens because they are bigger. Just bring an
They're still
Xbox
portable.
controller with you. Also, I see in the product page they've got control in there. I have no idea, nor do I want to know, what they had to do to control to get it to run on this thing.
They shouldn't have actually have done too much.
Chris, have you... That game has ray tracing in it.
Dude, I can run Control.
Can you?
I can. On the minimum spec, I can run it. And I don't have a lot of power.
Fair enough. But, like, this is not a laptop. This is a handheld device.
Still, it's got specs that's similar to mine. Or is it more? Actually, no, I don't even know how many teraflops I've got. If I even have any.
No, you do. You have a 1030.
I don't have a 1030. I'm a generation
No, you don't have
older.
You have a 530 or something. What are the... you have an MX...
940. 940.
940.
It came out the year.
That's...
It came out the year before the 10 series did.
So I've got a 1050. Which is already pretty trash, but...
Let me
We don't talk about that.
see if I can find.
940 teraflops.
Yeah.
GTX 940.
No, it's not
Tera.
GTX.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, are they all just GTX? Okay, I'll just Google it.
It's an Nvidia GeForce GT. I don't know what it stands for. It has running at teraflop theoretical performance. It's got 903 gigaflops.
So that is a lot less than what they got, because that's a 2.2 teraflop.
Yeah, so they almost have double, but this is in a computer from 2017, basically.
I mean, there's worse. You could have mine, which is 2015.
Yeah, so it's not bad by a long shot.
I think mine is 10.
Now, where's the GTX 1050?
The 1080 has 8.9 teraflops.
The 1080 has?
8.9 teraflops.
Yeah, that's significantly
Which
higher.
1050 do you have?
Just the normal.
There's a 2
stock
gig, a
standard
3 gig,
1050.
and a TI.
I have the 2 gig.
You have 1.8 teraflop.
Okay, so I have the same performance as a Steam console. Sure.
Yes.
Sure, I believe that.
Yeah, we'll just see when it comes out.
Yeah,
I'm not
we'll
gonna
see.
buy
We'll
it
see what the
anyway,
reviews
so-
look like. I don't think anyone should. Have you seen the size of the screen?
It looks horrible anyway.
It does. Like, I've gotten a bigger
it's
monitor
$50
recently, and
more
it's
than a
just
Switch.
so much better.
And it's $50 more than a Switch. Not that you should buy a Switch either.
Switches are okay,
If you
because of the exclusives. It's
Yeah, if you only want to play Mario every single year, then sure.
Mario?
Yeah, Mario.
Chris.
Dude,
Chris,
all
not
they
even the
bring out-
Americans
all that
called
Nintendo
Mario.
brings out these days is Mario games. So if you want to play
Mario, there we go.
So if all you want
He's
to
gotten
play,
it right, people. He's gotten it right.
so if all you want to play every single year is Super Mario Bros. Or whatever it is now, then sure, go buy it. But other than that, there's no point in buying it.
Um,
Oh, unless also if you want Zelda.
there we go. I was about to say it, but I
But
wanted to
Breath of
give
the
an
Wild
acronym to
only
it.
won Game of the Year because it's a Zelda game and everyone likes Zelda.
Pretty much. There's a lot of
Horizon
substitute
Zero
Zelda
Dawn should have
games.
won, but because people like Zelda, they just gave it to Zelda.
Chris, Horizon Zero Dawn didn't win because of the game design.
Horizon Zero
The
Dawn is a
story
much better
was
game than Breath
the
of the
story
Wild.
was great. The
Of course, it's
gameplay
great.
was
That thing
great,
won
but the
awards for
graphics
it,
they
though.
fell short, and the technical department didn't pull through.
And if you
The
actually cared
Legend of
about
Zelda
games,
won.
you wouldn't only care about graphics, you'd care about everything else as well. And Horizon Zero Dawn is
Yes,
a
but
much better game than Zelda.
yeah,
Even the Frozen
sure.
Wilds was better than Zelda.
How dare
Because
you? Well, that. Yeah.
I think I've offended you too much.
Let's go back to talking about the Steam console. Not the Nintendo Switch. We have two very different
I
opinions.
mean, we could talk about the new Nintendo Switch.
Oh yes, they needed to bring out a Pro. I want a Pro. Well,
Did you
I'm
see what the
demanding
difference
this.
is between the two Switches?
Nothing. I know.
No,
What
there's
they
a
need is a
there
120
is
hertz
one
display.
difference. There is one difference.
What? Oh yes, it's a bigger screen.
Yeah, bigger screen. That's literally it.
So what we need is a more powerful processor. We need a bigger screen, 120 hertz display, and a new chip. We need a new chip.
How many hertz does the Steam Deck have?
60. If they don't, Chris, if they don't mention it, it's 60.
I mean, sometimes they could mention it and say just 60, but
Yeah, but like they
I
would
don't think
never
the
not
version's gonna
mention the
let me.
fact
I'm
that
gonna
they've
need
got
to go
120 hertz.
I think I'll have to go into the Steam website for that because I don't think they'll have mentioned it.
If Chris,
I want
if
to
they don't
look.
mention it,
Even
it's
if they
not
don't
gonna
mention
be.
it,
It's not going to be 120 hertz if they don't mention it.
I can add it to my wish list. Yeah, right.
Yes.
As if.
It's basically just a phone screen attached to a computer.
More about hardware. Comfort, triggers, grip buttons. No. 7-inch touchscreen
Using
trackpad.
Steam's
Ooh, it's got
website for
gyro
this.
apparently.
Ah,
Very cool.
gyro.
Yeah, gyro. I don't know if people cared about gyro.
That's just an accelerometer. Everything has that.
Why?
It's responsible for auto rotating most phones.
Yeah. Oh wow, you could actually use it to select the games that you want to play on your computer.
Yay!
If you really
I
want to
am
do that,
so glad.
I wouldn't know why you'd want to do that, but you could do that.
Yes, you could. Theoretically.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
probably 60 hertz. Ooh, software. Maybe it's in software.
Ooh, software. 'Cause that's what exactly.
Oh,
what
it comes with
display
notifications.
It comes with notification. I'm buying this now. It comes with notifications.
Cloud
How could I
Save,
say
it's
no
got
to
the
a
whole
product
Steam
that
Store,
comes
it's
with
got Remote
notifications?
Play, it's got the Steam chat. I wonder if this thing is going to support cloud gaming.
Oh yeah, cloud gaming exists.
I mean, Xbox
It-
did
it-
quite a
it
good job with
probably-
theirs.
It probably will allow streaming from PC eventually, but not as it stands. But yeah, Xbox, the GeForce Now, that exists, and that's pretty good. Just not in this country at all.
What, xCloud?
GeForce Now.
What's
No, not
GeForce
GeForce Now. It's the Xbox game streaming service.
Yeah, isn't that xCloud?
I don't think it's xCloud. It might be. Don't quote me on that. But let me search it.
It probably is xCloud because I know it is xCloud.
Xbox game streaming. Stream in. Oh, it's just called Xbox Cloud Gaming.
Yeah, well, xCloud is also... There is a GeForce Now, though, and that does do
The
games.
GeForce Now is, I think it's the way to get to it. It's like just it's it's the thing that it's the oh hang on.
Mitchell.exe has stopped working.
GeForce Now is by Nvidia, and it's their streaming service.
Yes.
Xbox Cloud Gaming is Xbox's streaming service. It took me a while, but I got here. Woo!
Welcome to the club.
And neither of those work well in South Africa.
Well, because xCloud isn't supported here yet.
No, nor is GeForce Now.
Yeah. It might come here eventually. Hopefully.
Yeah, there's also Stadia, which
Stadia
was
is
a
dead.
flop.
No one uses Stadia.
It's going the same way as Google Car and Google Glasses and all of those failures from Google.
Yes, which is actually quite a lot.
Speaking of failures, did you know that in like 26 or 17, Apple almost could have said yes to an offer to buy Tesla?
Ooh.
Imagine if Apple had bought Tesla. I mean, you'd have Apple cars. Imagine
But would they have
adding to their.
Windows?
Oh, Chris.
I
Chris.
make that joke.
You know when Apple announced their car
Yeah.
a while ago? That is the exact joke that everyone made. It's not funny, Chris. It's not funny. No.
Oh, it is a 60 hertz display.
I thought so.
I literally just googled Steam Deck 60 hertz.
That works. Google Stream Deck 120 hertz. See if that turns up anything.
Oh yeah, actually, because there might be people that. Oh no, I actually googled Stream Deck hertz.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
400 nits, 60 hertz refresh, 60 hertz.
400 nits.
Yeah, 400 nits.
And this is meant to be portable.
Yes.
Man,
60 hertz refresh, 60 hertz, 60 hertz. Yeah, it's all 60 hertz. Let's see what happens when I put in 120 hertz. Wait, hold up. This apparently says up to 4K at 120 hertz.
Oh, really? Oh, on a screen the size of my palm. I agree.
Polygon says this as well.
100% agree.
Everyone is saying you could do 4K 120 hertz. Or 8K 60 hertz. I don't believe that.
Is this for the Xbox Series X?
No, this is the Steam, but I don't believe it.
No, I think... Oh, it's probably rumors. When are they from?
Well, this one is PC Gamer. This one is Polygon.
No, when?
Oh,
WHEN.
2 hours ago, 2 hours ago, 18 minutes ago, 1 hour ago.
Oh, that's strange. So it's not rumors. Interesting.
Unless it is because Valve maybe didn't say anything.
Maybe. Why am I yawning? Man.
Imagine yawning.
Imagine.
Let's see if I can find that text specifically. Because it does show up in the preview thing, but I'm not seeing the text specifically in the article.
Huh.
So maybe we got clickbaited. Which is a possibility.
Imagine. Oh, very much so. It's probably like the headline of some really bad news publishing site.
The thing is, this is PC Gamer and Polygon. They're very reputable.
Is it not like the link for another article at the very bottom describing the Series X, but it's the article itself is about the Steam thing?
Oh, yes. The Stream Deck 7-inch display is an LCD with a 16:10 aspect ratio and a 60 hertz refresh rate. They don't talk anything about the 4K in here.
But okay, I think we can leave
I
it
don't
on
understand.
60
How
hertz,
does
Chris.
this work then?
Chris, let it go.
No, but I don't understand. Why is there a preview thing that doesn't have anything to do with the article itself?
Because clickbait and money, Chris. Which one did you want to click on more? The 60 hertz or the 120 hertz?
They both say 120 hertz. And they both mention 60 as well, so... They literally say the same things in the same line.
Oh, no.
So what's going to be the clickbait about that? It's literally, they're right next to each other. Up to 8K at 60 hertz or 4K at 120.
8K! 8K.
Yes.
That's four 4K displays.
Yes.
And they want to claim that that's in the screen the size of most mobile phones.
Yes.
I agree. I'm gonna buy that thing now with an 8K display. Hashtag resolutions made right here.
And it's less than 700. It's just over 700 grams.
Oh, and they'll probably say it's an OLED too, because
Oh,
LG, you can buy an LG.
I found it. You have to put the thing in the dock that comes with it if you want to get 4K. You have to buy a separate dock if you want to get 4K.
Oh man, imagine. But like LG has like for $40,000, you can buy an 8K OLED TV.
And then here they want to come and claim to sell
That's
it
for 55 inches. But no, go to Steam. They have the panel technology, 8K in the size of a phone screen. LG, get put in your place.
Not even for $500.
$400. At
Well,
the very least, you're gonna get
$499.
4K display in the $400 one.
Oh, $399. I thought it was
$399,
$499. It's $399.
Yeah, it's $400. Ah, man. Companies.
Although, considering the power of the Steam Deck's components, it's exceedingly unlikely that it can run at 4K.
Exactly. You see.
They're even calling out. No, I just wanted to see where these things were because I've never understood Google previews when the stuff isn't even in the.
Yeah, you should really use tools more for searching things. You could like make sure it has all of the keywords in there.
There's nothing else in here.
Ah, that's disappointing.
Tragic.
So, moral of the story, don't buy the Steam
Yes,
Deck.
just don't. Save your money. Buy a Switch.
Buy a Switch.
Actually,
If
no,
you really-
you would be saving money by buying a Switch because this is $50 more.
Yeah. Or there's a laptop that I wanted to buy a while ago, which is called the Lenovo Flex 5. This thing is a 14-inch laptop, so it's already smaller. It's got a Ryzen 5 4th gen, 16 gigs of RAM, 256 gig SSD, $500. Just think about that for a second. Then it's also a 2-in-1, so you can use your finger on the display, and also use the included stylus pen. $500. Or you could buy a Stream Deck by Valve. Your choice, mate. Your choice.
Oh, and Valve may change the name so just to not cause confusion with the Stream Deck.
Yes, it's not the Steam Deck. It's the Stream Deck.
Yeah, well, they're considering changing the name, and it's only. Oh, never mind. That was something else.
Yeah, and it might sound like you might say it like it's a part of a sauna, and you're selling something that's for a sauna, but no, it's not the Steam Deck. It's the Stream Deck. Oh man, Chris,
Yeah.
it's that time of podcast.
What?
It's almost that kind of time of podcast.
Oh wow.
I know, right? It's crazy. We've been discussing the Steam Deck for
how long?
so long. Yeah.
We've been talking about everything and anything.
All of the above.
Yes.
Shall we do the first shameless promo section in a long time?
Well, I don't have any, so you can go ahead.
Yes, you do. Just plug your Twitch. Come on, let's go.
Which I'm not even using.
I don't care. Plug it.
I'm not plugging it.
Come on, Chris.
No.
No? Oh, we're being stubborn now, are we?
Yes.
Okay. Go sub to Chris on Twitch at
Wait, do you think someone's gonna give me $5 a month for not doing anything?
I really don't care. I'm
not affiliate, so I can't get it.
Chris, do you think someone's gonna listen to the end of this video?
Actually, that is true. Guys, drop me a tier 3. I'm not affiliated to it anyway. Only cost you $24 a month.
Oh yeah, only 24. What's your Steam name?
Well,
Twitch
actually,
name.
it's $24.99, but still.
Yeah. Twitch name, Chris. Twitch name.
Chris is tired 925.
Chris is tired 925. You heard it here first, people. Go sub to
People
him
ask
on
me
Twitch.
why did I choose 925? I'm like, that's just the numbers Xbox gave me, so I'm sticking with it.
Oh yes, the numbers. And on my side, sub to NPC Gaming, definitely not NPC, and maybe not NPC. Then sub to me on Twitch at Tim Play Something Random. Get all that? I didn't think so.
You can just listen back in 0.5 speed,
Yes, that's probably a good idea.
if that even is a
And
feature
then-
on YouTube.
Chris, we need a keyword.
The research you can. Okay, keyword Steam.
Steam.
Yes.
If you just use the word Steam in the comments, or in the Discord, we'll give you VIP role.
You'll get a new iPhone every single month.
Yes.
We're Mr. Beast now.
And don't say anything else. Just say Steam, and you'll confuse everyone else that's in the comments section. It'll be great.
Because we're Mr. Beast now.
Yes, Mr. Beast 6000.
I still when I had that stuck in my head.
Remember when you? I'm changing your username back to that now.
No.
Whatever will you do?
Actually,
Chris
I
is
probably won't,
tired.
I'm not even on Discord that much, so I won't even care.
You won't even notice. If I hadn't told you, you wouldn't have noticed.
Yes, that is actually true.
Like, not on
Mr.
anything
Epic
in
don't
maps,
like
Chris,
me / Tim
anymore,
play
Chris.
something random /
Mhm.
NPC / dead_server.iso.
Oh yes.
Because I can see
ISO the best file format.
all of your AKAs.
Oh yeah. You are, Chris is tired, aka Chris is tired, aka best mod Chris, aka deadserver.mp3. Very
Three.
fancy.
Oh right, that's on season 2 server, which you
Yeah, I
have
know.
to get rid of.
I'm .iso.
Yeah, and you're supposed to get rid of the season 2 one.
Oh yes, I forgot to do that. Look, I got voice chat working today, so I'm proud of myself, Chris.
Yay, most pop. Now watch no one use it.
Wow. No, we did use it today. We discuss things, and then I ran away while it's slowly faded out.
Wow.
And then James made a song. I was a thing. I was definitely a thing. Anyway, we're getting off track again,
Yes,
Chris.
we always do.
Yes, we always do. So use the code Steam
For 100%
in either
off
Discord
your
for
iPhone every
VIP
single
or just
month.
to confuse the people in the comment section. That'd be great.
You probably won't hear from us for a couple of months again because we'll forget about this and just abandon it completely again.
Probably, but I have a few extra podcasts that I might just use from a long time ago. Who knows?
A very long time ago.
Yeah, I've still got the Alexa interview, and I want to do a part 2. I still want to do a part 2.
I actually forgot about that. I can't even remember what we did in that one.
You can't even remember what?
We're getting off track. It's fine.
Okay, we're getting off track. So we'll see them in the next episode, right, Chris?
Yes.
Okay.
Whenever that may be.
Whatever that may be. You can do the outro, Chris.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Fine. I'll give in. This has been me, Chris,
And NPC.
and this has been the early morning variety hour recorded at 8 o'clock at night.
Yes, of course, naturally. And we'll see you guys. Yes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna. No, you can.
Bye.